Good morning, everybody. Crypto Strang here. Very honoured to have Jay from Loopring with us. It's a project we spoke about many times on my Facebook group, also on YouTube. So thanks again, Jay. Thanks for coming on. Really do appreciate it. So Jay's all the way from Shanghai in China with us. So thanks, Jay. Would you like to give us an update on what Loopring's doing? I know we've got a lot of questions to go through, and I don't want to hold you up for too long, but is there anything you want to give us a brief update on Loopring?
Hey guys, hey Richard, thanks for having me here. I really appreciate it, especially it's really early for you, but we all know crypto never sleeps.
No.
So yeah, and though it's public holiday here, but our team never stopped working. The difference is just working from different locations. Yeah. Now we all work from home because of the COVID, but we can feel the market is really hot now, so there's no reason for us to stop.
No, it's gone mad. Yeah. Absolutely mad lately.
Yeah, it's exciting, man. We are changing the histories, so let's bring it on. Yeah, I mean, so Loopring has I mean, so Loopring project started in 2017. Just give you a quick update. And Loopring was a decentralized protocol. So we provide a open source protocol to enable people to build a decentralized exchange on the top of our protocol, and our protocol is on the top of Ethereum blockchain. But in 2018, we received a lot of feedbacks. Like all those ecosystem partners, they have successfully built up the DEX. Yeah. But they realize the scalability issue is the most problem for the biggest problem for all the users. So yeah. we decide to look for different solutions. We actually tried two solutions. One is sidechain, another is a ZK rollup, which is the layer 2 now. So luckily we have come up with these layer 2 solutions. So now we have built up the world first decentralized exchange on layer 2. The trading volume, daily trading volume is about like 10 million per day, and it's increasing. That's very good news, especially we know in the past week the grade is really expensive. Like now is like 150. So if you want to make a trade on Uniswap or SwitchSwap, you have to pay like 20 or 30 bucks just for the gas. Yeah. But on and on Loopring layer 2 DEX, it's gasless. You don't need to pay any gas fee, just the transaction fees, which is about like 30 basis point. That's all you need to pay. Yeah, that's and we just finished our second round liquidity mining. We have been giving away like 1.2 million LRCs, and the third round liquidity mining will kick off in about 2 days. We'll start in February 11th, and we will incentivize the Ether to USDT pair, and we'll be giving away about 1 million LRC in that pair for 2 weeks only. So yeah, so our goal is to make the best APY for that pair, in order to attract more people to be LP on that pair on our layer 2.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, that's pretty much all the recent update from us.
Yeah, I noticed on your market cap, you're getting so close now to 1 billion market cap of the Loopring token itself. It's just incredible how much you're growing now. Obviously, the whole market's growing, but the fact Loopring now is getting so close to 1 billion market cap, and there's a lot of competition. But the fact you did have layer 2 was always a point of it. Well, it was like a game change, wasn't it? I think you was the first, wasn't you? The layer 2. I know it's a lot of competition, but I know that's what I think a lot of people appeal to Loopring is your sort of progression. So that's fantastic. So yeah, from a Facebook group and various other social media got me a lot of questions. I won't hold you up too long. We'll just go through some quick questions, and I know you're a very busy man. So the first question, this was actually asked by about 4 or 5 different people, was the fact that you're built on Ethereum, and obviously with the issues with Ethereum, I know the gas fees is not an issue for yourselves, but generally with sort of Ethereum and what's going on and delays with Ethereum 2.0, would you ever consider swapping to Cardano or Polkadot or another project, or will you always be built on Ethereum?
I really like these questions because, to be honest, I want to be agnostic. We want to be neutral.
Yeah.
The reason we pick Ethereum is because right now Ethereum is the largest ecosystems in the world. It has most volume. But to be honest, like I can only answer this question from my perspective. Because I'm a co-founder, we also have different partners. Like right now, definitely Ethereum because it has the largest ecosystems. But if there's in future, I mean, like if in future there's another public blockchain coming up and become the largest ecosystems, I think we want to try to build something on that blockchain as well. We should be open-minded. We should just like
go with the best one, I guess. So
yes,
I know like for Cardano, they've got actually the ERC20 converter now built in when Gongon is finally released. So there will be a lot of competition for Ethereum, and I don't know when 2.0 is coming out. No one does, but there's so much competition. So now, again, as you say, you've got to go with the best ecosystem. So that's a great. No, cheers for that. Someone asked, where are you based? Are you primarily in China, or are you sort of all over, or you literally primarily China and Asia in general?
Yeah, so me, I usually stay back and forth between China and US, but because of the COVID, so I've been and also Australia, and so since March last year, I started to move back to China, and I can't really to go out anywhere. But our team is also very distributed, just like the other blockchain teams. We have teammates from Canada, US. Hong Kong and Belgium, so pretty much everywhere. Very spread out there. Cover all the regions.
Yeah, big team then. Yeah. So, another question, again, quite a few people ask this, is about China. About obviously, I know your president sort of said he's pro blockchain but anti cryptocurrency.
Yeah, it's
being based in China where you're trying to sort of run this cryptocurrency, but the government is so anti crypto. I know most governments are anti crypto, but is that difficult in China with regulations, etc., or do you just basically left alone to produce this?
Yes, it's kind of like crypto business is still kind of gray area in China. Well, there's certain lines you should not cross. Like you cannot trade crypto with fiat. That's something really serious. And also no scam. Well, it's hard to define, right? Because even you want to build up something in the end of the day, in the end of the day, it's failed. How to define? And you issue the tokens. That's the issues. The government do have some guidelines. Says individual people cannot issue the token. They cannot raise fund without any license, etc. But still, a lot of business projects still going under the water. So it's just like some other countries. There's not much clear guidelines to follow. We have tried to work with Hong Kong stock exchange. How do you call it? Like the Hong Kong government launched a sandbox, and we try to talk to them, say, do you want to license or comply our DEX? They say no, decentralized exchange is fine. They want to monitor the token fund and centralized exchange. But one thing I want to correct here, sorry, I was a bit misleading, is Loopring IO is not a fully decentralized exchange. I should use a more correct word. I should say it's a non-custodian centralized exchange because it's on layer 2. People have to deposit the token into our smart contract. Then the smart contract is permissionless, so people or customers, users, you can withdraw or deposit or trade any token anytime you want. But backend there's a relay layer is operate, or you can also call it operator, was managed by a Loopring team. People or project, if they want to list the token on Loopring exchange, they have to talk to the operator. And so right now it's not 100% decentralized yet. There's also because the compliance issues and other issues as well.
Okay.
But I mean, I really like 100% permissionless decentralized exchange like Uniswap. Yeah. So it's our goal.
Yeah, sure it is. Yeah. Someone also said about getting back to exchanges, will we ever see more than sort of just ERC20 tokens on Loopring? Will you open it up to all the other sort of, not all of them obviously, but many other cryptocurrency trading pairs?
Yes, definitely. I mean, like our team has been talking about these issues many times. Half of the team want to be more open-minded, want to list as many or top 100 or top 200 token ERC20s, but some teams still hold some opinion. They think liquidity is most important things, not the pairs.
Yeah.
So even internally we're fighting each other, trying to convince each other. But good things, we are adding more pairs from time to time, and you can see we just added like another 20 or 30 pairs recently. But most of users probably can't see from the front end because the pool is available there, but it's not showing on the UI till the pool has been filled with more than 40,000 liquidity. Otherwise, it won't be showing on our UI.
Yeah, so it's an easy exchange to use. It really is. On Loopring 3.5, it stated 2,000 transactions per second, which is obviously incredible. Loopring 4.0, what was the reason behind 4.0? Is it just more upgrades, more even TPS? I don't know. What was the thinking behind 4.0? Is it just a natural progression?
The most updated one is 3.6, and we kind of stopped the idea about 4.0. Right now, we just want to focus on 3.6. 4.0, I can share a little bit about 4.0. Is originally we were thinking about to make a perpetual DEX, like a directive exchange on layer 2, but because of the regulation regulations, so we sort of hold it up and now just focus on the spot trading with 3.6.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No, still
maybe
still progression. Still constantly developing, and it's like brought on to another question about people said will there be an updated roadmap soon, but obviously you've got a lot going on. I see all your progression as it is, and someone said will you get an updated roadmap on your website soon? Do you think is that something
yes yes, actually you will see the we will release a fee model, updated fee model very soon to explain our fee. We just update our fee models recently, so it will be encourage people to deposit on layer 2. So you will find out very soon, probably in this week.
Oh wow, okay. Someone said, is there a chance on the website there'd be more information on staking? I know there's sort of very external sites talking about staking, but someone said, is there more information available on staking Loopring? Is that something?
Yes. Before the previous staking, design, to be honest, wasn't very good. I don't like it too much. Not very good APY. Well, especially when liquidity mining come out, the APY is like nothing. It's less than 3% APY. It's almost like nothing. People feel angry about it.
Right, it's just you always face competition.
Yes. So now we want to focus on bring more user to layer 2. So we want to incentivize people who move the assets to layer 2. And also it depends on the trading volumes. We will take certain part of the profit and to incentivize those LP from layer 2. Yes, once the updated schedule is ready, we will definitely update our website.
Okay, that's great. I've got a few people talking about staking. Someone said, will the Loopring wallet be available soon on a mobile wallet? You know, a mobile app, sorry. Would it be, is that something, I know I've seen sort of, I think it was on Twitter, I saw about the mobile wallet. Will that be coming out soon?
It's already out. It's already out. It's been up and running. It's been up and running for, I think, almost 2 weeks. Now it's available on Android, or Google Play, and also we have Android APK available on our website.
Yeah, I'm an Apple person, so that's why I probably didn't see it. Okay.
Me too. I mean, like, I've been using Apple since 2000, since I was in college.
Oh, right.
I bought a second-hand Android phone, especially for this app.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So it's a funny story. I was having my lunch, and then my team says, we just launched our app on Android. They need me to test out, so I just bought one second-hand one in a corner shop. iOS is I think it will be out sometime in 1 or 2 weeks time. I look up in our team message. They submit application on Apple Store, but got a reject this morning. So they have to refill it and change some features, then and try it again. So it really depends on the Apple Store end.
No, that's great progression when you get a mobile wallet app like that's, just especially Apple and like the whole mobile phone system. That's fine. That'd be great. That's great for Loopring itself. So that's really good. Someone asked this. I don't know if you've asked this, but what makes LRC sustainable? How do you keep? Obviously, you've got your exchange, but how do you sort of keep LRC sustainable and funding future progression of LRC? Obviously, I suppose your exchange is one of your main funding parts. Did you have an ICO? I can't remember. Yeah. So again, that was probably how you're funding it. As a lot of people ask that question because they think someday a lot of projects going to sort of run out of funds and it will sort of come stagnant. But so you've got sustainable funds. When you've got an active thing like an exchange, I suppose you are going to be fine. So
yes, we did our token sale back in 2017. Raised about 120,000 ethers. I think it was the largest one in Asia, followed by Tezos in the world. But we also did a refund. I think we did a refund more than half of them because of the government pressure from Chinese government. Yes, but we're still well funded. Still have a few millions lying in the bank account. So
some people worry about that, but see, always someone seems to ask that, how they're going to keep progressing and all that. It just seems to be a regular question. Someone said, have you partnered with any other crypto projects? Do you actively talk with other projects? Is there partnerships in the pipeline? I know you probably can't say in the future, but are you currently partnered with any other crypto projects?
Yeah, there's quite many. If you want to start to count from, I don't know, in past year or past 2 years, there are quite a lot actually. I just can't name them one by one.
Yeah.
And if you look up our Twitter account, there's quite many.
Okay. Someone also asked, what other projects do you admire? What projects do you think has got excellent technology? You know, someone even asked me, what's your biggest holding apart from Loopring? I said that's entirely a personal question, so that's up to you.
Okay.
What other crypto projects do you admire? You a Bitcoin maximalist? When did you first own your first Bitcoin?
Yeah. Because first time when I heard about Bitcoin, while I was working at PayPal, my colleague told me about Bitcoin. He started mining Bitcoin. I was like, "What's that?" I was like, "Scam." And then a week or 2 weeks after, he said, "Okay, the price goes up a lot, so damn, I should have tried it out." So I started to mine Bitcoin in my laptop, and made a few thousands just in a couple of days. So I was, this is great. And there's no other probably other tokens back now. There's a few till I start to look up on the central exchange. Then there are all those coins. To me, those are all like game coins.
Yeah.
The first time I see this, I was like, oh, those are game coins. No values, to be honest. Just buy for fun. So yes, I am Bitcoin. Not I still have quite a good portion of Bitcoin in my pocket. But because it's right now the bull market, so I try to be I can share my tips. Is I do now invest like DJ.
Well, it's literally approaching $50,000 per Bitcoin at the moment. I think we're at 47,500 last time I looked. So it's just incredible. But the whole market is what we wanted. The big news, big corporations now. Tesla's news yesterday about buying Bitcoin. It's just it just naturally pumps the market, and it'll make Loopring as well when it naturally grow and grow as people realise projects which have got longevity and your excellent exchange. So it's going to be a massive year for crypto, but also Loopring in general. So you must be very excited, your whole team. It's going to be
incredible. Yeah, definitely. Like the entire team is really exciting because we just had a like annual dinner last night. Like all the team members are very exciting. And our team is also growing. So it's very exciting. Well, if anything you want me to share, I will say Bitcoin. Yes. Just get the first Bitcoin. Because I come from a traditional financial background, so I'm still trying to convince all my friends to buy Bitcoin, buy their first Bitcoins.
Yeah. That's fair enough. Now everyone tries to do that. I had many doubters, trust me, when I first got in crypto 2016. Obviously, we had the bear market where a lot of people were critical of crypto, and I was told you it'd be like that. And obviously now many people are jumping on board. So, someone asked, would there be a day when you'd link Loopring with a debit card throughout the world, perhaps start in Asia, Europe, then America? Is that something you could link with crypto.com or your own one, or is that something possible? Not a direction you're sort of going in?
Yes, we do now have a partner working with that. It's called P Network. They issue a debit card called Edo, EIDOO, Edo wallet. Actually, they're based in UK. So you can, I can send you the info and you can check it out. They have a crypto debit card and built on the top of Loopring technology. Like not built on top of Loop. I mean, like they use Loopring technology for ERC20 token transfer on the back end. So yes, it's already available now. And token crypto.com. I'm very. I just played squash with one of the co-founder 2 days ago. Sort of close relationship. But because they have they're pretty much like a compliant centralized exchange. I don't see any point in near future we can sort of work together. Besides, we can list the talk. They already list our tokens. That's it. So
okay, that's great. Someone said, with obviously what's going with COVID, etc., would you do possibly do like a YouTube AMA, like a virtual summit where people could ask questions? Is that something possible, or is it just hard to get the team together, I suppose, to do that? But they're saying the community is so big now with Loopring. Would that be something possible in the future?
Yes, I do have a AM on YouTube right after this, and and our team usually do monthly monthly meeting with the community, but sort of stopped now because since we launched our wallet, we just been too busy. We don't really have time because a lot of feedbacks, updates, but we definitely should find that time to do it and to continue again.
Yeah. So last question is, I know you're extremely busy, as I say. Do you see the day where on your exchange you have to do KYC, know your client? Would that something you can see happening?
I can only say no in short term, but we just have a VP on board who is like sort of like our chief compliance officer, been working in Hong Kong with all the regulators.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some alternatives, like some sort of central exchange, or we can open a subsidiary that have been fully KYC. But from my own perspective, I want to be permissionless. KYC is good, it's bad. So
Yeah.
I don't worry about I don't worry about volume, to be honest, at all. I just want to provide like a decentralized financial service to other people, because a lot of people, they can't do KYCs, and it's a bit difficult, and a lot of people don't want to do KYC. I understand this. If it's because of privacy, it's totally fine, but there's also downside, money launderings. And so I don't know, since we've been in crypto, we are kind of fighting with the traditional world institutions. We should flip over, the game. We shouldn't follow their guidelines. We should build up our own rules, but also in a good ways. Our powerful tool is not for bad things. It has to be like some kind of good things, to benefit people, to benefit the human among can. So so I don't know. It's
around the corner. When we've all-time highs now with the market cap, who knows what the governments are now panicking about, because there's a lot going on in the world, and you think they won't like the fact that we've got peer-to-peer payments. We don't need the banks and the cards and all this. We've actually got our own way of paying each other now, so that's going to cause a lot of concern, I'm sure. So
definitely. I mean, since especially stablecoin is still like, I feel like sort of, it's feel like a bomb.
The first ones they go after, I think the stable coins, I think they're the ones what they call them most concerned, because that's a huge worry for them. But we'll see. But no, that's all the questions we'd like to know. Really appreciate you coming on. I spoke about Loopring many times. You've got a wonderful project there, and no doubt you'll be in the top 20 very soon and beyond very quick as well. So good luck to you and your team, Joe. I really, really appreciate you coming on. It's been fantastic to get an insight into Loopring, and I really can't thank you enough for coming on. Really appreciate that.
Thanks, Richard. I really enjoyed the questions. So let's keep in touch. Thank you, guys. If you have any questions, please show me on the email. It's jay@loopring.org, or you can go to follow my Twitter. It's jay_loopring. Thanks.
Thanks very much, Jay. Thanks very much. Cheers. We'll chat soon.
Yep.
Thanks.
Ciao. Bye-bye.